Let me say this up front. If you are using ChatGPT the same way you were 6 months ago, you are already behind. And I don't mean slightly behind. I mean you are missing about 80% of what this tool can actually do for you right now. ChatGPT 5.2 didn't just get smarter. It got more obedient, more precise, and far more dangerous in the hands of people who know how to talk to it correctly. Most people don't. And in this video, I'm going to show you 10 prompt engineering moves that almost nobody is using. Not beginners, not professionals, not even people who think they're advanced. Miss these, and you'll keep getting average answers from a world-class system. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why two people can ask ChatGPT the same question and get wildly different results, and how to make sure you are the one winning. Now let's get into it. Here's the first thing most people don't do. They never tell ChatGPT what mode it should be in. So prompt number 1 is this. You must explicitly choose decision mode or exploration mode. Exploration mode is when you want ideas, brainstorming, creativity, and possibilities. Decision mode is when you want one answer, one direction, and a clear conclusion. Most people never specify this, so ChatGPT guesses. And when it guesses wrong, you get long, vague, non-committal answers. A simple line like, "Decide for me. I want one best option and a short explanation," can completely change the output. That one sentence alone can save you hours. Now here's the second prompt technique that separates amateurs from people who actually get results. You have to lock constraints early. Most users talk in vibes. I don't want it to be expensive. I want it to be fast. I want it to look professional. That's useless. Instead, you say things like hard cap under 500, timeline 24 hours, tone professional, not friendly. When constraints are locked early, ChatGPT stops drifting. It stops backtracking. It stops resuggesting things you already rejected. And in GPT 5.2, this matters more than ever because it now respects those constraints far better than older versions. Now this next one is a big one and almost no one does it. Prompt number 3 is negative prompting for text. Most people think negative prompts are only for images. They're wrong. You should be telling ChatGPT what not to do. For example, explain this without fluff. Do not use metaphors, no disclaimers, no motivational language. This immediately increases information density. If you've ever wondered why some answers feel sharp and others feel bloated, this is why. You didn't tell it what to avoid. If you're realizing you've never used any of these techniques, pause for a second. This is exactly why most people feel like AI is just okay instead of game-changing. Let's keep going. Prompt number 4 is about forcing output shape. This is a power move. Instead of asking a question and hoping for a clean response, you dictate the format. You say things like, answer in 3 parts. Give me a checklist only. 1 paragraph maximum. Table format, no commentary. This does 2 things. It makes responses faster, and it makes them cleaner. GPT 5.2 is extremely good at honoring structure when you give it one. If you don't, it fills the space. Prompt number 5 is comparative framing. Stop asking, is this good? That question invites opinion without judgment. Instead, ask, which is better and why? Or, what actually matters here versus marketing noise? Comparative framing forces evaluation. It forces prioritization, and it filters out irrelevant details. This is how you turn ChatGPT from a describer into a decision maker. Prompt number 6 is critical if you use images or screenshots. You must tell ChatGPT what to ignore. Most people only say what they want it to focus on. That's not enough. You should say things like, ignore branding, ignore color. Do not judge based on popularity. This dramatically improves visual reasoning. GPT 5.2 is much better at understanding images, but it still needs guidance on what doesn't matter. Now here's a subtle one that advanced users love. Prompt number 7 is assume continuity. In long projects, ChatGPT will sometimes reopen decisions unless you tell it not to. So you say, assume all previous decisions are locked. Build forward only. Do not revisit earlier choices. This keeps momentum. This is how you actually finish projects instead of endlessly optimizing them. Prompt number 8 is about accuracy. Ask for confidence grading. Say things like, how confident are you in this answer? What would make this advice wrong? This does 2 things. It reduces hallucinations. and it shows you where edge cases exist. GPT 5.2 is much better at self-calibrating when you ask it to reflect like this. Prompt number 9 is about speed. Use progressive disclosure. Instead of asking for everything at once, say, "Give me the short answer first. I'll ask for depth if needed." This gives you control over time and complexity. It's how power users move fast without sacrificing quality. And finally, prompt number 10. This one ties everything together. Use a meta prompt to set the task frame. Say something like, "Treat this as a real-world task, not a brainstorming exercise. Optimize for correctness, efficiency, and completion." This tells ChatGPT how seriously to take the request. And GPT 5.2 responds dramatically differently when you do this. Now let me say this clearly. None of these prompts are complicated. None of them are technical, but together they change everything. This is why some people are building agents, workflows, businesses, and systems with ChatGPT, and others are just chatting with it. If you want to be on the right side of that line, don't rush this. Take your time. Come inside the membership. That's where I teach this one-on-one. How to build agent prompts, how to design workflows, how to evolve your thinking in this new AI-driven world instead of reacting to it. The tools are here. The upgrade already happened. The only question left is whether your prompts have caught up.